Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. A very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the month of May 2021. I'm gonna tell all the moon signs and all the ascendants how their month May 2021 would be. At the starting of the month, Rahu will be in the Taurus sign along with Mercury. In the Gemini sign, there will be Mars. In the house of Aries, there will be Sun and Venus. And Sun will be exalted until the 15th of May 2021. And Venus is not combust at the moment, although it is in the same house as the Sun. In the Aquarius sign, there will be Jupiter. And in the Capricorn sign, Saturn continues its journey. And in the Scorpio sign, obviously there is Ketu. And in the Sagittarius sign, you will see Moon. So this is the planetary position for y'all at the starting of the month. Now just let me give you a small piece of advice when y'all go into the month of May 2021. This small advice is for all you people. Seeing the planetary position, I want you all to go into the month of May 2021, keeping a tab on your thoughts in your mind. There are several thoughts which invade our mind every day. But during this month, when those thoughts come into your mind, you need to dwell on those thoughts which are going to be positive for you, which are going to empower you, which are going to give you the courage to move forward in life. So you need to separate the black from the white in terms of your thoughts. You can't control the thoughts which are coming in your mind, but you can definitely control the thoughts which you ponder on, which you dwell on, which you think about. So if you think about those thoughts which will give you a positive mindset, then during this month, you will be able to make good progress in your life. This month is all about those thoughts you have in your mind. If those thoughts in your mind are not empowering you, it is not giving you encouragement, it is not giving you the much needed courage to move forward in life, then I'd suggest you all to remove those thoughts immediately from your mind. Because the thinking which has brought you this far has created this life for you. So if you want to change your life in the month of May 2021, change those thoughts, eradicate those negative thoughts which are coming in your mind. And if those negative thoughts are giving you an opinion, tell them thank you and you move ahead with your life. Separate those negative thoughts from your life this month, and I am certain you will make progress in the month of May 2021. Well, now let me start predicting about all the moon signs, all the ascendants. First, let me start with Aries moon sign, Aries ascendant people. Your moon sign lord, your ascendant lord will be in your third house, and Rahu and Mercury will be in the second house. So during this time, you need to be careful regarding your family matters. There could be some serious fights, serious arguments, serious problems in your family at this point in time. You may have to spend a lot of money behind your family this month, which you may not like to. Your family is not gonna support you at this moment, but on your career front, I can see a lot of progress happening this month. You may move into a higher position in your job, in your business, in your profession this month. And you will be very enthusiastic about the new position you will have. There is also a possibility of you earning some extra money this month. I mean, apart from your job, apart from your business, apart from your profession, you may earn some extra money this month. It could be from the stock market or from somewhere else. Well, for Taurus moon sign, Taurus ascendant people, Rahu and Mercury will be over your ascendant or over your moon sign. And in the second house, there will be Mars. In the 12th house, there will be Sun and Venus. Your ascendant lord, your moon sign lord will be with Sun. In your 10th house, there will be Jupiter. And in your 9th house, there will be Saturn. So during this time, you will witness a change in your luck. Things which were not happening until now will start to happen in the month of May 2021. You will begin to start taking risks in life this month, be it in your business, be it in the stock market, be it in any form of gambling. You will start taking risk in this month of May 2021. And let me tell you all, your luck is gonna support you in this month of May 2021. If you were trying to find a job for yourself, then probably during this month you will find one. Well, for business people, it is not gonna be a very great month, but it is not gonna be bad either. So all in all, for business people, it is gonna be an okay sort of a month. You will get innovative in your work at this point in time, and you will feel that it is time to move on in life in the month of May 2021. Your confidence level at this point would be very high, and you'll try to achieve the impossible during this time, and you will accomplish whatever you have thought in your mind. Your children are gonna trouble you at this point in time. So instead of getting angry on them, you need to talk to them in a very polite way, and perhaps they will listen to you once you talk to them politely. Well, for Gemini moon sign, Gemini ascendant people, Mars will be over your moon sign or your ascendant. In your 12th house, there will be Rahu and Mercury. In your 11th house, there will be Sun and Venus. In your 8th house, there will be Saturn, and in your 9th house, there will be Jupiter. And in your 6th house, there will be Ketu. So, during this month, Gemini moon sign, Gemini ascendant people, they can expect some excess expenditure. They can expect some wasteful expenditure during this month. They may have to spend this money behind paying a hospital bill or a sickness. It is not necessary that you will be spending this money behind yourself. You may spend this money behind some other person as well. You can expect sudden money to come in your life during this month. And if you have been planning to start a new business, then during this month you can go ahead with it. For those people who are trying to find a job, this month is not gonna be a great month for y'all, as you will see that things are not working in your favor during this month. For people who are in a job, let me tell y'all that there could be some problems with your bosses and superiors in your office this month. Well, for Cancer moon sign, Cancer ascendant people, Mars will be in your 12th house, and in your 11th house there will be Rahu and Mercury. In your 10th house there will be Sun and Venus. In your 8th house there will be Jupiter. And in your 7th house, there will be Saturn. So during this time, you can face some problems in your married life. You can face some problems with your spouse. Your spouse and you are not gonna be on good terms with each other this month. There is gonna be a lot of problems, lot of misunderstandings, a lot of fights, debates, quarrels during this month with your spouse. And this could turn into something very serious this month. For people who are in business, let me tell you all, you need to lie low. You need to have a low profile in your business this month. I mean in the month of May 2021. Do not take unnecessary risks in your business this month. Money won't be coming easy to you in the month of May 2021. And there is a strong possibility of you making some decisions which will not work in your favor. So, my suggestion to y'all would be, do not take any sort of major decision in this month of May 2021. Well, for Leo moon sign, Leo ascendant people, Mars will be in your 11th house. In your 10th house, there will be Rahu and Mercury. In your 9th house, there will be Sun and Venus. In your 7th house, there will be Jupiter. And in your 6th house, there will be Saturn, and obviously in your 4th house there will be Ketu. So during this time you will remain unhappy. You can be unhappy about many things during this month. You can be unhappy about your children. You can be unhappy about your job. You can be unhappy about your spouse. You can be unhappy regarding your family. And there can be some serious differences between you and your spouse this month. You can also remain unhappy in regard to your love partner this month. Your love partner may finally plan to leave you this month, and this will push you in a state of shock. For people who are having chronic disease, this month is not gonna be a great month for y'all, as you will find your health deteriorating during this month due to that chronic disease. Well, for Virgo moon sign, Virgo ascendant people, Mars will be in your 10th house. In your 9th house, there will be Rahu and Mercury. In your 8th house, there will be Sun and Venus. In your 6th house, there will be Jupiter. And in your 5th house, there will be Saturn. And obviously in your 3rd house, there will be Ketu. So during this time, all your efforts will go in vain. I mean, if you'd been working since a long time on a certain project, then during this month, you will see a failure in that project. All your efforts during this time will be a waste, and you will feel disheartened, dejected, and depressed at the moment. But let me tell you all, do not be in such a state of mind this month, because in the future you may find success in that particular project which you are working on. You may have a sudden loss of money during this month, and I'd suggest you all not to lend any sort of money to any of your friends or relatives during this month, because it is most likely that they will not return this money. Your secret enemies may try to tarnish your image in your society, in your workplace, in the profession where you are, and you'd perhaps not recognize those secret enemies of yours. So my suggestion to y'all would be very discreet in your behavior with everyone in your profession, in your job, in your business this month. Well, for Libra moon sign, Libra ascendant people, Rahu and Mercury will be in your 8th house. In your 9th house, there will be Mars. In your 7th house, there will be Sun and Venus. In your 5th house, there will be Jupiter. And in your 4th house, there will be Saturn. So during this time, you will not be able to recognize what is good for you or what is bad for you. Things which were not working for you until this time will remain the same during this time. I mean, you will be in a status quo mode during this month. I'd suggest you all not to be adventurous during this month, unnecessarily taking decisions to invest your money somewhere will not yield profits for you during this month. But a sudden money from somewhere cannot be ruled out. For students, this month is gonna be a great month, as you will find your concentration level increasing during this month. You will be able to focus better during this month. And if you want to master a subject, then this month would be that month in which you can master any of the subjects which you are studying. You can expect some sudden bad news in your life this month. Relationship with your family is not gonna be great this month. Well, for Scorpio moon sign, Scorpio ascendant people, Rahu and Mercury will be in your 7th house. And in your 8th house, there will be Mars. And in your 6th house, there will be Sun and Venus. And in your 3rd house, there will be Saturn. And in your 4th house, there will be Jupiter. So during this time, you can face some serious problems regarding your business. You can face lack of money in your business, and hence you will not be able to move forward in your business during this time. The money, the investment you need to invest in that business will not be available to you at this particular moment. Unnecessary expenditures cannot be ruled out during this month for y'all. If you are planning a divorce in your life, then probably in the next 6 months you will be getting that divorce. You will be getting that official divorce from your spouse. Your children are gonna be a source of trouble for y'all during this month, and you can face a small illness, a small sickness during this month, for which you will have to go to the doctor and get yourself checked. If you have been planning to go abroad, then during this month you can make those plans to go abroad. I mean, you can book your tickets during this month, as this month would be an auspicious month for y'all to book your travel tickets if you are planning to go abroad later this year for a vacation. Well, for Sagittarius moon sign, Sagittarius ascendant people, Rahu and Mercury will be in your 6th house. In your 7th house there will be Mars. In your 5th house there will be Sun and Venus. In your 2nd house there will be Saturn. And in your 3rd house there will be Jupiter. So during this time, you can face some health issues. You can face some problems from the government. I mean, from the police or the court. You can also face some problems from your creditors this month if you have not paid your EMIs or loans on time. If you are looking for a love partner, then during this month, you may find that love partner. And I wouldn't be surprised that this love partner of yours will become your life partner eventually. For students, this month is gonna be a great month for y'all, as you will get some good news during this month. You may get some good news regarding the exams you have just appeared for. And some of you may get rewarded by the institution where you are studying currently. For people who are in a job, this month is gonna be a very tough month for y'all, as you will face a lot of enmity from your peers and colleagues in your office or in your workplace. Your colleagues and peers are gonna demean you in every which way, and they will ensure that you do not progress with your work this month. Well, for Capricorn sign people, Saturn will be over your ascendant or over your moon sign, and in your 2nd house there will be Jupiter. In your 5th house, there will be Rahu and Mercury. In your 6th house, there will be Mars. And in your 4th house, there will be Sun and Venus. So during this month, you can expect things to get difficult for you. Things could get difficult in your career, with your spouse, with your bosses, with your peers, etc., etc., etc. You will be mentally and physically exhausted by the end of this month, because you will be facing a lot of hurdles and obstacles in your life during this month. You will also see that your children are a source of disturbance for y'all at this moment, as you might have to spend a lot of unnecessary money behind them. Dearth of money cannot be ruled out for y'all during this month. And if you have been planning a short trip, then I'd suggest y'all to go ahead, just to change your environment so that you can relax and chill, as this month is gonna be a very difficult month for y'all. Well, for Aquarius moon sign, Aquarius ascendant people, Saturn will be in your 12th house. In your ascendant or over your moon sign, there will be Jupiter. In your 4th house, there will be Rahu and Mercury. In your 5th house, there will be Mars. And in your 3rd house, there will be Sun and Venus. And in your 10th house, there will be Ketu. So during this month, you will show exemplary courage in your work, in your office, in your business, in your job, in your profession. You will be taking some extreme risks in your career this month. You may just change your job, your business suddenly this month, because you'll feel that you are dissatisfied with your current profession, with your current career during this month. I mean, you may take a very impulsive decision during this month. Your impulsive decision could be regarding your spouse this month as well. Things will not work for you the way you want them to work. So you will get a bit dejected and depressed at this moment. I'd advise you all not to make any sort of investment during this month, because you may face some losses on this investment in the future. So hold on to your money and do not invest anywhere during this month. Well, for Pisces moon sign, Pisces ascendant people, Sun and Venus will be in your second house. In your third house, there will be Rahu and Mercury. In your fourth house, there will be Mars. In your ninth house, there will be Ketu. In your 12th house, there will be Jupiter. And in your 11th house, there will be Saturn. So during this month, it is gonna be a very happy month for y'all. You will find yourself to be in a situation of advantage this month. If you had desired for a particular thing, then during this month, your desire will be fulfilled. And there is gonna be extreme harmony between you and your spouse this month. If you were having any sort of differences with your spouse earlier, then during this month, those differences will end. For people who are in a job, they can expect a reward from their company this month for their good work they have done for that company. If you were suffering from any sort of chronic disease, then during this month, you may find a medicine or a doctor to cure that chronic disease of yours. And you will finally get rid of that chronic disease in the coming months. If you are in the stock market, let me tell you all that during this month, you can see some profits on your investments you have made in the stock markets previously. And I'd suggest you all to take some money off the table during this month if you are seeing any sort of profits in the stock market. But I'd encourage you all not to gamble in the stock market or anywhere else. Well, these were my general predictions about all the moon signs, all the ascendants for May 2021. If you all want specific predictions, then you can contact me directly. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There is no duplicate of a life. And besides that, if you want to earn a lot of money in your life, if you want to see richness in your life, if you want success and prosperity in your life, if you want to be a positive person in your life, if you want peace, tranquility and calmness in your life, which is most important for human beings, and you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you can contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great month ahead. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di, Jai Ma Kali.